Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are Back to the Future the game. In the last episode, we had to have a heart-to-heart with Judge Brown and Emmett, so they would talk to each other, and Emmett could show off uh, his construction, his experiment. And just as we thought we had fixed everything, it turns out Edna stole the DeLorean, sent it back in time, and somehow managed to destroy all of Hill Valley. So now there is no Hill Valley, it's just a bunch of hills, and maybe some valleys, which would make sense. And we are going to talk to this lady who goes by the name Scary Mary. But we noticed very quickly that there is a burnt out DeLorean in front of her yard, and she is getting newspapers from all over the county trying to, I suspect, watch out for us. So I bet this is going to be a puzzle of action more than dialogue. Let's continue. We've got to figure out what she did and how we're going to undo it. Let's see. We have a clay oven over here. We're going to just look at everything, gather as much information. This is the scientific process. You gather and gather data as much as possible.
Look!
Why is he me? Beware of cat.
Mary Pickford.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any of that is going to solve anything. Notice there's a tripwire right here. Keen to hide observers. This is a trap. But I don't think there's anything more I can do. So, cabin door.
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
So in the first episode, we had to trick her into going away so that we could look at her newspaper.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Disguise, perhaps.
Not sure what that'll do. I wonder what's cooking.
Burning stick. On the
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch! Yeah, I can wait.
Let's look at the burnt out DeLorean.
I hate to see it like this.
Tripwire. I was only trying to look at the tripwire, not...
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Marty McFly, Sonny Crockett, Or Yakov Smirnov. Let's go with the truth, why
Marty
not?
McFly.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You interviewed me once. I saved your life once. You tried to have me arrested once.
You tried to have me arrested once, a long time ago. Remember?
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Let's see.
Not sure what that'll do. Not sure what that'll do.
Oh, we can use this on the cactus and maybe make the cactus look like it's a person. Do we have anything else we could use here?
Not sure what that'll do. An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt. It's an old saloon sign. Looks like it's been through a few bar fights.
Will the saloon sign work on the
Not
cactus?
sure what that'll do.
If it's been burnt, maybe we can burn it some more.
Not sure what that'll do.
I'm not sure what it will do either. Let's ask Doc.
Not sure what that'll do.
We'll try to sign on the tripwire.
Not sure what that'll do.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
We spent today.
We spent the
together?
day together
We did? Where?
at the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date.
Yeah, there is
Well,
something funny
what are
about
you here
that day.
for?
I brought something for you.
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
Flowers?
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
But wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
Okay. How about some
I brought you these algae cakes.
Wait there.
algae cakes? They're actually gonna work.
Not bad. You got anything else for me?
Okay. A burnt out sign?
I brought you this.
Already got one.
talk to Doc.
I brought you him.
Him! Who him? Him who?
Sure, you remember him. Carl Sagan, the guy you framed as a speakeasy arsonist.
Speakeasy? Arson? That's complete gibberish, Sonny. Whatever you're talking about's got nothing to do with me. I never involve myself in such criminal shenanigans. Still, his features remind me of someone.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
Oh,
It is! It's October 13th, 1931! Oh, and you are Emmett! Emmett! Oh, how did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming, or... Well, stay there!
It's a classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
I don't think that's a real situation. She's got something in her... Is that a patch on her shirt or something in her pocket? It's a patch, okay.
Darling, you've come back.
Keep her busy, Doc.
Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
She probably went back and killed Detective Parker. Would take Edna's hat.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well.
And we put the hat on the cactus.
Not bad.
And then fire. Take that burning stick. Should I jog our memory with some burning stick? Okay, I can't walk. So... yeah, let's just burn her.
Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
Sorry.
Can I get a flaming stick again? I see it. We'll have to get it again, I guess. And now we can pick it up. And we try it on Doc.
Not sure what that'll do.
Try it on the outhouse? Sure.
No! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
Can't believe they think there's a wrong time to be burning things.
Talk about a watering hole.
Now maybe I burned it. Maybe she burned down the saloon. That would make sense. That sounds like a combination. She would burn down the saloon.
No! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Not sure what that'll do. Yeah, I can wait.
Let's see. Do we have anything else we can use?
Not sure what that'll do. Not sure what that'll do.
So we've got the past here. Trying to recreate the past.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Okay, so that's supposed to be Danny. See if we can sneak into the cabin door and get inside our house.
It's locked.
Let's look in the window.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
So Marshall Strickland.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
See if we can talk to Doc.
Help me figure something out.
Yes?
What do we do about Artie and Trixie?
I still can't believe my grandpa married Trixie. What are we gonna do about that?
It's a dire situation, but I'm afraid I'll have to take a back seat to unraveling this unspeakable catastrophe.
What is she trying to...
I'm not sure what she's searching for.
Did Detective Parker do something to Edna at the expo?
Yeah, he tried to arrest her.
That must be it. Can you think of a way to prompt her memory?
Explain something to me, Doc. Edna jumped to the past and made Hill Valley disappear, right?
That's the working hypothesis.
Then how come we're still around?
Whatever Edna did to Hill Valley must have happened so long ago that the ripples in the time stream haven't caught up with us yet.
So, how long do we have before the ripples catch up with us?
Good question.
Oh, I'm sure we've got at least an hour before everything goes to hell.
Great. Edna used the DeLorean to jump into the past. I wonder why she never jumped out again.
Put yourself in her shoes, unexpectedly propelled into the past by an unreliable time machine. Would you risk another trip?
I might. Maybe we could check the time circuits to find out what date she landed.
We could, if there's anything left of the time circuits, but I'm afraid they rusted out long ago.
How did the DeLorean die?
When do you think it died? The DeLorean, I mean.
That vehicle hasn't been operational in a very long time. My guess is whatever happened to Hill Valley also happened to it.
Artie and Trixie.
If we don't restore the timeline, I'll never be born, right?
Probably not.
But even if we do restore it, my grandpa's gone and married the wrong woman. Either way, I'm hosed.
One crisis at a time, Marty. Right now, let's worry about getting the full story out of Edna.
Okay. So Edna's cracked. We know that.
You know, I've been dealing with Edna Strickland a lot lately, and I've seen her old and I've seen her young, but I've never seen her so...
Batshit crazy?
Right.
How'd she get like this?
How do you think Edna got this way?
I guess that Edna's immense guilt over whatever she did in the past, combined with the trauma of traveling through time, has caused her to repress her memories. If we want to find out what happened, we'll have to break through those blocks, preferably before the time ripples catch up with us.
We'll never get through to her. I think we will.
I'll figure something
That's enough
out.
dialogue.
I'm sure you will.
Let's talk to Edna.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
But something's about to happen.
Oh yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
I hate to see it like this.
Let's activate the tripwire. How about that?
What's that? Who's there?
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
I am having trouble here. Let's talk to Doc again and say we'll never break her out of it.
Help me figure something out.
Yes?
We'll never get
You
through
really
to...
think we can get through to Edna? She seems pretty... out there.
Even the most repressed memories can be restored with the appropriate stimulation. We just have to find the right cues to lead her down a path of emotional recovery before we get erased by the time stream.
Sure, no problem.
It's disorienting enough under the best of circumstances. Imagine the effect on a mind that's completely unprepared, especially a mind that doesn't deal well with chaos.
Okay.
I'll figure something out.
We have the burnt out DeLorean and the clay oven. When we go to the clay oven, we can get a flaming stick. We pick up the burning stick, and at this point, we are stuck in this section. I can't use the arrow keys or anything else. So I can either use it on Doc or Edna or the outhouse. And I don't think that's the first part.
Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
I kind of tend to agree. I think this is step 2. And I think this may be step 1. Well, actually, I don't think I've found step 1 yet. Let's see. There's nothing more here. Suppose we could click the goal, find a way that... Yeah, that's ever so helpful.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
We have nothing more that we could use. Right. The talking plant doesn't work on the cactus.
Not sure what that'll do.
Can't give it to Edna.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh, he's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? Oh, what's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
Okay, so it was the flower. It's hit the trip.
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshall James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Better find a way to bring back Marshall Strickland quick. We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Oh, Grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century. And I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street, lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen?
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him, acting like a big shot, throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
What?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil. A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
And last thing we do is we burn it. Always the arsonist.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And
Parsimonious? That's new to me.
Shh. This is beautiful! The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness! Burn, you sucker! Burn!
She was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it then? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're
A hooligan. I'm a
Hooligan.
Did I lay it on too thick?
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Huh. Hill Valley destroyed by fire. Started approximately 2 a.m., July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story, am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you two criminals to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in the Hayesville Herald. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Thanks, Grandpa. Or great-grandpa. Actually, yeah, he's the great-grandpa. So we get to go back to the past.
Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
I wonder where Einstein is. He's gonna play a role. They haven't mentioned him enough that I suspect he is gonna be the hero of the story. Anywho, that's as good of a place as any to end this episode. That worked out pretty nicely. Another puzzle. We are in a different timeline yet again. Definitely what I want to see in a Back to the Future game, where we're moving through a lot of timelines here. Unfortunately, I still kind of wish we went to the future, saw a futuristic version, at least for a second. But I don't think we might not get that. We might. Anywho, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.